Good morning, grade 10. So this morning, we're going to tackle about your week 1 module for quarter 4. So, tingnan nilang tara para makita ninyo ang module. Okay, so arita sa I can connect ninyo, page 2. So, atong i-recall ang inyuhang topics way back grade 7. So, pag grade 7 ninyo, nag-tackle mo about the measures of central tendency. So, ato ang topic karon is all about statistics. So, pag grade 7 ninyo, nag-tackle mo about mean, median, and mode. So, familiar na mo nga si mean is the arithmetic average. So, pagkuha ni mean is i-add ninyo ang tanang given, then divide, pila sila kabuk, then that is the mean or the average. Whereas, kung wala tag median, it is the midpoint. So, i-arrange ninyo ang data from smallest to greatest, dayon inyong pangitaon ang pinakatunga niya. That is the median. Ang mode, it is the value in a set of data that has the highest frequency. So, si mode, mao to siya katong magbalik-balik. Kung duha sila kabuk, that is bimodal, trimodal, unimodal, and multimodal. So, mao na siya si mode. So, mao na siya yung topic way back grade 7 mo. Whereas, karon grade 10 naman ta, so, mag-tackle ta og deeper parts sa statistics, which is the measures of position gihapon. Pero this time, we're going to deal with quartile, decile, percentile. So, kung sa pag-grade 7 ninyo, ang measures of position kay si mean, median, and mode, this time, quartile, decile, o percentile. So, measures of position gihapon ni sila. When we say quartile, so from the word quarter, so, divide ninyo ang data into 4 equal parts. Matag decile, decade, so 10. So, 10 siya. So, divide na to ang data into 10 equal parts. Then, percentile, from the word percent. Matag percent, that is equal to 100. So, divide nimo ang data or distribution into 100 equal parts. So, ang ato ang measures of position is gisubdivide siya into 2. We have the group data and the ungrouped data. So, natay measures of position for ungrouped data, nasa tay for group data. But karon ato usang fokusan ang ungrouped data. So, arita sa inyuhang ungrouped data. So, kabantay mo, so quartile, so we have the Q. Decile, we have the D. Percentile, we have the P. Then, we have here the formula. Observe the formulas. So, kung makabantay mo, ang formula is same ra sila. The difference only is kani, ilahang denominator. Quartile is si 4, decile is si 10, and percentile is to 100. So, quartiles of ungrouped data. So, unahon na to si quartile. So, the quartiles are points that divide a ranked data into 4 equal parts. Each set of data has 3 quartiles. So, we have first quartile, second quartile, and third quartile. So, kung mao ni siya ang ato ang data, ang distribution sa ato ang data, mao ni siya si quartile. So, quartile is upat ka buok parts sa nakita ninyo. So, first quartile, kana diha, unang hiwa. First quartile, second is second quartile, and the third quartile. So, kani siya, kay full naman ni siya. So, wala na siya. So, arita. Okay, matag first quartile. So, kung i-divide na to ang 100 into 4, that is equals to 25. So, therefore, sa ato ang data, tag 25% siya. So, si quartile, first quartile, equivalent siya ni 25% sa ato ang data. Second quartile, 50% sa ato ang data. So, kabantay mo sa distribution, siya ang nagtunga sa ato ang data. Third quartile, 75%. So, in identifying the quartile position of ungrouped data, the position is given by the formula. So, same formula as katong natubangan. So, we have here Q. Q stands for the quartile. K is the rank of the quartile, kani si K, and N is the number or the total number of data. Okay, so there are three methods in solving measures of position for ungrouped data. So, quartile pa ta ha. So, we have first the general method, number 2 is the Mendenhall and Sinkic method, and number 3 is the interpolation method. So, first, maklaro ra ako ang gisuwat. Okay, so, first na itong buhaton is focus ta ni general method. Okay, so general method. So there is example. So consider the scores of 7 students in their math quiz. So we have the scores are 15, 19, 23, 25, 17, 29, and 20. So mo na siya ang given. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, first and foremost, inyo hadjong buhaton is to arrange the data in increasing order. Di ganyan ninyo kalimtan. Kaya once masayop mo na, automatic, ang nag-follow na or ang mga musunod is wrong. So, mga ginay mong unang buhaton. So, atong i-arrange in increasing order. So, mag-una tas kinagamyan. So, we have 15, 17, 19, 20, 23, 25, and 29. So, atong gamiton sa general method, we're going to find the first quartile. So, first quartile, so mani siya, Q1. First quartile. So, atong i-follow ang formula. So, we have the K quartile equals K over 4 n plus 1. So, kay first quartile man siya, so ato ang rank is 1. So, si K, ilisan og 1. Since 1 man si K diri, 1 sana siya diha. For ato ang data, kung ato ni add tanan, we have 7 plus 1. So, we have Q1 equals 1/4. 7 plus 1, that is 8. Next is 1 times 8. So, we have 8 over 4. So, Q1 equals, we have 2. So, ato ang first quartile is 2. But that doesn't mean nga 2 iyahang value. Quartile is the rank. Kani siyang 2 diri, nag-refer na siya as the rank. Ikapila nga data. So, therefore, ato ang first quartile, kung mangita ta diri, so, ato ang first quartile is number 2. So, ang ikaduha nga data is 1, 2. So, we have 17. So, that is the answer. So, 17 here is the first quartile. Next, arita ni second quartile. Second quartile is, balikon tong formula. So, we have Q equals K over 4 n plus 1. So, again, ato ang rank, nangita man ta ni second quartile, so automatic K is 2 equals 2 over 4. Ato ang n is 7 sila tanan plus 1 equals 2 over 4. Dayon, 7 plus 1, that is 8. Next, 2 times 8, that is 16 over 4. So, ato ang second quartile is the fourth data. So, fourth data man, automatic. So, Q2. Atong second quartile is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, second quartile is the 20. Mga na siya to ang second quartile. Remember again, this one, kaning ato ang masolve, ang result niya, mo na siya si rank or position. Di pa ni siya mao ang exact value. Ang ato ang gisolve is only the position so that ma-identify nato kinsa si second quartile. So, 20 here is the second quartile. Next, let's solve for the third quartile. So, again, we have, okay ra ba? Makita ra? Sige. So, we have QK equals K over 4 n plus 1. So, next is, okay, Ato ang K is 3 over 4 and N nato is 7 plus 1. So 3 over 4, 8. 3 times 8, that is 24 divided by 4. So ato ang third quartile is 6. Okay, so kinsa man ang ato ang third quartile according sa data. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So si 25 is our third quartile. So that's it for the general method. So nasa tayo laing method. Remember ha, si quartile pa niya to General, daghan kag method ni quartile. Okay, so arita ni using Mendenhall and Sinkik. Okay, atong isubat para namoy guide. And Sinkik method. Okay, so arita ni using Mendenhall and Sinkik method. So usually, ang among gamiton is Mendenhall and Sinkik or the third one. Kay general method, not all man is applicable ni general method, especially if decimal ang ato ang makuha nga posisyon. So once gani decimal ang ato ang posisyon nga nakuha, it's either we use the second method or the third method. So unsaon ni paggamit si second method. So let's have another example. So suppose we have the values atong i-give daan ang data 1, 3, 7. Nani sa inyo hang module ha? Ako lang gi-explain further. 16, 21, 27, 30, 31. So again, before tani proceed, observe ta na dapat arrange ang ato ang data into increasing order. So again, we'll need to use the formula. So QK equals K over 4 N plus 1. So what if we're going to look for the first quartile? So first quartile, so we have So 1 over 4, ato ang N is the number of data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are a total of 9 data plus 1. So we have 1/4, then 10. So we have 1 times 10 is 10 over 4. Then 10 divided by 4, we have 2.5. So observe mo, ato ang position is 2.5. So, maski pila pa ni ang value ana, always remember if mag-uha ta sa first quartile, we're going to round up the value. Round up jud maski dili siya kabitang nagkanang usual nga rounding off of numbers nga kung 5 above i-round up dayon kung 4 below as is ang number. So this time sa Mendenhall and Sinkik method, maski pila pa ni siya diri, always round up gid ta. So that will become, kung i-round up na to, 2.5 will become 3. So therefore, ato ang first quartile is the third data, which is the 7. So mani siya ang first quartile. Next, let's find the second quartile. Okay, second quartile. So, nangita ta ni second quartile. So, we have ato ang K, balik ta sa formula, ato ang K is 2 over 4, ato ang N is 9 plus 1. So, 2 over 4, 9 plus 1 is 10, 2 times 10 is 20 divided by 4. So, ato ang second quartile is 5. So, no need to round off, no need to round up, round down. So, ato ang second quartile is atong fifth data. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 16 is the second quartile. So, kung na-observe sa ninyo kay second quartile is katunga, median. So, kabantay mo, naasad siya sa tuang, tunga-tunga sa tuang data, ikalima siya. So, second quartile is 16. Again, remember, kaning atong gipang solve is not the final answer. These are just the position or the rank of our data. Ato pa siyang ihapon, ato pa siyang i-identify. Kasabot? Okay. Proceed ta with third quartile. Third quartile, ako nang dison ha, kay naka-familiarize naman ta sa formula. So, ato ang K is 3, 4. Nganong 4? Because we're dealing with quartile. 4 parts. So, we have 9 plus 1. Okay, 3 over 4, 10, 30. 3 times 10, that is 30 over 4. So, our third quartile is 7.5. So, 7.5 ang ato ang third quartile. Again, naaman ta basta third quartile gani, regardless of the decimal point nga sobra, always jud tang mo round down. Kay mo round down man ta, automatic 7 atong i-round off. Kung alita sa usual, ang 7.5 kung i-round off na to, mahimo siyang 8. But now, we're dealing with kanang Mendenhall and Sinkik man, musikwahi ta sa ato ang naandan. So, ang 7.5 atong i-round down, that will become 7. So, therefore, our third quartile is the 7th data. So, we have the 7th data is the 27. So, we have the answer 27. Again, always remember, if you are using the Mendenhall and Sinkik method, basta first quartile gani, always na siya i-round up. Second quartile, i-round off lang kung decimal siya. Dayon ang third quartile, always round down. Sa applicable na ni Mendenhall and Sinkik method. So, okay ra? Okay, let's proceed with the third. Okay, let's proceed with the third method, which is the interpolation method. So, we're going to interpolate the values. Okay, so in linear interpolation, maghatag na sa taglaing example. For example, so kani akong examples naarag hapon ni sa inyong SLK ha. So kung di mo kasabot nako, tan-aw mo yung SLK. Kung ganahan mo further nga mas masabtan ninyo, pwede ra mo tan-aw mo ani. Kung di gyapon mo kasabot, pwede ra mo chat nako. Kanang pwede raman mo moari sa school pero maglikay lang ta kay tingay kasabanta sa principal. So mo na mag-discuss ng koron kay ito ang topic is kani, then mo ni siya inyuhang gamiton sa inyuhang research. So paningkamuti in town masabtan ninyo para once mag-research na mo, ma-apply na ninyo din amo maglibog unsaon ni siya pag-apply. So arita ni interpolation method. So find the first quartile and the third quartile given the scores of 9 students in their math activity using linear interpolation. So mo ni siya scores sa mga students 1, 27, 16, 7, 31, 7, 30, 3, and 21. Again, first and foremost, mo gininyuhang pinaka-first nga step. Always arrange the scores or the data in increasing order. So, ato siyang i-arrange kani nga data. So, we have 1, 3, 7, 7, 16, 21, 27, 30, and 31. Once ma-arrange na siya into increasing order, we're going to use the formula again. So, kung ang Mendenhall and Sinkik method is mag-round up, round down mo, interpolation method is mostly, ang ato ang answer, ato yung dili na to makita diri. Kay ang iyang gipangita diri is the exact value man jud nga dili makita sa ato ang mata. Exact value man ang iyang goal nga makuha. So quartile, so we have mo gyapon ang formula kn plus 1. Yeah. So first quartile equals 1 over 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 1. So 9 plus 1, that is 10 over 4. So first quartile is 2.5. So wa ta nag-round up ha. So 2.5 ang atoang nakuha nga position. Since this is a decimal value, mo na ni siyang ato ang gamiton para sa pag-interpolate nato. Gamitan nato siya linear interpolation. So kung tanaw na to ang data, naa siya sa 2.5. So 2.5 is naa sa tunga between 7 and 3. Diri nato makit-an ang ato ang first quartile, which is 2.5. So naa ni tunga-tunga ni 7 og ni 3. So decimal man siya, ato siyang gamitag interpolation. So A, how will you use the interpolation? First, atong tanawon ang data. We have 7 and 3 and we will subtract that 1. So 7 minus 3, so we have 4. Next step is atong kwaon ang decimal nga part diri ni 2.5. So ang decimal nga part is 0.5. Ato siyang i-multiply ni 4. So we have 2. And next is nakuha nato si 2. So kaning 2 nga atong nakuha, mo ni siya atong i-add sa ato ang ubos kani, di ba? Kani lesser, ya dako-dako. Arita sa gamay-gamay. Arita ang gamay nga value sa left nga value. So we have 3. I-add ta ni si 2. So we have 5. Therefore, ang ato ang first quartile, the exact value sa ato ang first quartile is 5. So mana siya. Wa siya nakita diri no. So ang ato ang first quartile is naa sa tunga-tunga ni 3 and 7. And using the interpolation method, we have 5 as the exact value. Next, let's have third quartile. So we have 3 over 4 and plus 1. So 3 over 4, 10 plus 1. No, 9. 10 na siya. Wait sa ha, mag-erase ta. Okay, so pwede ta maglibog. So we have our n is 9 plus 1. So we have 3 over 4, 10. 3 times 10, that is 30 divided by 4. So we have 7.5. So the position sa ato ang third quartile is 7.5. So pangita ta 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tunga-tunga ni 7 ug ni 8. So naa diri ang ato ang third quartile. So decimal man siya, so we need to apply the linear interpolation again. So first step, 30 ang bigger value minusan sa smaller value. So we have 3. Second step, ang ato ang kida nga decimal diha, that is 0.5 times 3. So we have 3 times 0.5, so we have 1.5. And the next step, so we have 27, the smaller here, so plus the 1.5, which is 28.5. So therefore, ang ato ang third quartile is 28.5. Again, wa siya nakita diri. Di na to makita ang exact value niya kay ang atong gigamit is linear interpolation man since decimal ang iyahang position. So that's it for the quartile. So mano siya ang quartile, balik ko na to. We have the general method, we have the Mendenhall and Sinkik method, and last is the interpolation method. Next, let's proceed with the deciles. Okay, so deciles, usa ra jud ni siya ka formula ang ato ang magamit ani kay wa na tay lain. Quartile ra ta daghag magamit nga formula. So atong tan-awon si deciles. Deciles are the score points that divide a distribution into 10 equal parts. So, before the I, ha, balik ko na ko. Muna tag first quartile, ang nabilong niya kani diri, apil ni siya diri. Second quartile, gikan ni diri sa tunga, ubos ani niya until diha. Third quartile, gikan diri padung hantod diha. So, aritan deciles, margyapon, a distribution into 10 equal parts. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, 9th decile na kutob. When natay explanations diha. So, basahan lang ninyo ha. Okay, decile, we have D as the symbol. K, still the rank, and N is the total number of data. Okay, for example, consider the scores of 7 students in their math quiz. So, we have 15, 19, 23, 25, 20, 17, 29, and 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So first and foremost, ato ang buhaton, your data must be arranged in increasing order. So 15, 17, 19, 20, 23, 25, 29. Di na ninyo kalimtan ha, og arrange ha. Kay manay pinaka-importanting buhaton jud. Okay. Okay, so we're looking for the 5th decile. So mangita ta ni 5th decile, so same formula ra gihapon. So ang nailisan lang is D. Ganiha Q karon D. dk is equals to K. So since decile naman siya, so 10 na nato ang denominator. N plus 1. So, we have the 5th decile, so si K, ilisa na to 5. 5 man diri, so si K diri, 5 gihapon. Ato ang N, so we have 7 and all. So, we have 5 over 10, 7 plus 1, that is 8. 5 times 8, that is 40 over 10. So, the 5th decile is 4. So, remember, 4 here is still the position. So, we're going to look for the exact value of our 5th decile. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, our 5th decile is 20. So, mana siya si decile. So, decile gani, pwede sa siya gamitan og interpolation method. Pero sa ako lang, para ma-uniform tatanan, is usually, ang akong gamiton is kanigid siya. Tagsa na kay ko magpagamit og interpolation method para kung natay quiz, same ta og value tanan. Why mo simang? So, maghatag lagi ta og specific na method nga tang gamiton. Pero still, tudluan ta mo how to use the interpolation method sa decile. So, what if we're looking for the 8th decile? So, same formula. dk equals K over 10 n plus 1. So, 8 decile is equals to 8 over 10. 7 plus 1. So, we have 8 over 10. 7 plus 1, that is 8. 64 over 10. So, we have our 8 decile is 6.4. So, again, atong pangitaon ang 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, tunga-tunga nilang duha ang atuang 8 decile. Ay, interpolation man ito ang gamit ani. So, nangita ta sa specific value nga di na to makita in between nila. Kaya naman diri sa 6.4 nga part. So, same step. A is atong isubtract ang dako minus dagamay. So, 29 minus 25, we have 4. Next step, ang ato ang hida nga decimal. So, 0.4 times sa kaning result. So, we have 1.6. And last, ato ang gamay nga value. So, we have 25 plus 1.6 equals 26.6. So, therefore, our 8th decile is 26.6. So, interpolation, ato ang value is what nakita kay specific value ang iyahang gikuha. Okay. Arita ni percentile. Percentiles of ungrouped data. So, same ra gyapon si quartile kaupat, si decile ikanapulo gi-divide. So, percentile is 100 ka distribution. So, equally distributed into 100 parts. So, let's have another example. So, mura gihapon math quiz 15, 17, mura gyapon na akong kapihon 17, 19, 20, 23, 25, and 29. Mao ni siya nga data ang ato ang gamiton. What if mangita ta, so kung ang decile is na ID, percentile, so we have P. So mangita ta ni 75th percentile. So we have to use the P equals K. So ato ang denominator diri is nausab na kay percentile naman ta 100 na sad ta. So n plus 1. So we have P, so 75 equals ang K ilisan 100. So 7 plus 1. Din kung ikag 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 silang tanan. So 75 over 100 times 8. 75 times 8, that is 600 over 100. So our 75th percentile is in the 6th position. So ang ato ang 6th position, di pa di ay. So 75th percentile is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 25. So this is the answer. Okay, so that's all for today. So naay gi-explain diha sa inyong module or SLK nga equality in the measures of position. So kinsay mga equivalent nila. So makita man ninyo nga si first quartile is equivalent siya ni 25th percentile. 70, so explanation niya. Nga naman, 25% and ang kung manatag first quartile, that is equivalent to the 25% sa tuang data. Percentile is still 25%. So therefore, the first quartile and 25th percentile are equal. So 7th decile and 70th percentile. So maragyapon tag 70% sila. Kani si second quartile katunga ka median. Kani siya median gihapon. So they are all equivalent nga 50% sa tuang data. So if naglibog pa mo, please just chat me. I'm just a one chat away. No reply ra jud ko as long as dili ko busy and nakoy time maka-open sa ko messenger. So goodbye and good day everyone.